Alright, I hope you guys are doing well. Want to do a video here on gold. So I'll be looking at the gold futures and then I'll also be looking at GLD. So without further ado, let's dive on into the chart. So here I have the gold futures chart. Now this is about a decade's worth of trading, dating all the way back here to 2010, each candlestick representing 1 week's worth of trading. Now I like to start with this because it does show us some interesting points. In my last video I had talked about this $17.85 price point. And since that video we've tapped it and we actually retraced down over 100 points down there to 1670, and since we have bounced back up actually a couple of times, and now we're trading right around that $1,700 price point. But again, I do like to start on the weekly time frame because it gives us a nice little depiction of what gold has been doing over the past decade. Now, if we move it in a little bit closer here on the 4-hour chart, we can see how gold reacted as we hit that $17.85 price point, along with some more recent trading levels. So you can see we hit $17.85, and the first level of support that I was looking at was right in here around $17.25. And now we quickly sold through that, and so my next obvious price point was down here at $16.85. You can see we had tops here in February, March, again in March, acted as support in April. So to me, this was a pretty obvious support. You can see that we bounced right near it, and then we sold through it, but it was quickly bought up, and you can see we're actually still pushing higher. And what I'd like to see is us continue this move above the 17.15 price point. And if I zoom this in here on the hourly chart, you can see the last two times that we've hit 17.15, we've failed that level, and we haven't even been able to close above it. So I think a very bullish indicator here on gold that we are going to continue trending back up, or at least continue this consolidation, would be if we close above 17.15. Otherwise, we could come back down here and test that $16.85 price point. And if we do, and we were to fail that level, again, this is where those longer term time frames come into play, we could be down here in the mid 1600s. From there, we could be even looking at 1600. Again, this price deteriorated pretty rapidly after hitting that $17.85 price point. So to see it continue to deteriorate at that pace wouldn't necessarily be something that would catch me off guard. But again, my position would be that this consolidates and then slowly starts to push up as we close above 17.15. Okay, now I realize that not everybody is going to be trading the futures. Most people are going to use a vehicle like GLD, so now I have that up on the screen. This is the 4-hour chart, and you can see it looks mighty similar to the gold futures. That is no coincidence. Now, when we look here at GLD, we can see the support level coming in right around the low 158. From there, we saw that bounce, right? Came back up, got sold off right around 160, came back down, bounced around the 157, high 156s, and now we are pushing back higher. So now if we move this in even closer to the hourly chart, we can find that level that would be in comparison to the 17.15 level. And to me, that is the 160 mark. You can see back here last Friday, we tapped 160 early in the morning and we sold back down, never getting back to that level. Early Monday morning, we tapped that level, and then we tapped it again late in the day, and then we sold back down into Tuesday. So now here on Tuesday, it seems as if we recuperated throughout the day, coming in with a nice strong close. So what I want to see as we move into tomorrow and as we move into later in the week, again, it's for us to continue that push and hopefully close above 160. If we close above 160, I think we're going to start drawing in more buyers here into gold, therefore increasing the price of GLD. But I do ask that make sure you do your own due diligence and make sure that whatever you're trading makes sense to you. The plan that you have in place makes sense, so that you set yourself up for the best opportunity possible. I hope this video is beneficial to you guys. If you would like, drop a comment on something that you want me to analyze next, or leave a like if you enjoyed the video. So thank you guys for watching.